I get, yes. I was gonna say, do I get theme music? And then there it was. So thank you. Good evening, everyone. At first, before I get into my message to the graduates, there are some acknowledgments and thank-yous that I just want to say. Fred Rosario not only is a former colleague of mine, but someone I call a dear friend. Fred, I just want to thank you because you introduced me not only to this program, but the great work that you're doing. Everyone give it up for Fred. I would also love to thank Victoria. Where's Victoria? Victoria has been so great working with me, coordinating this entire thing. And if you guys don't know me, or for those who do know me, I love to talk. I probably talk too much. So Victoria's right there to give me the little signal if I go over, because we are on a time limit here. I also want to thank the leadership, not only here at Miami-Dade College, but of the Year Up program. Thank you for providing such an excellent program for these young adults on their next journey of life. So thank you as well. That's right. So I contemplated what I was going to talk to you about tonight. And I battled myself back and forth, and then it hit me when I went to the movies last week to see one of my favorite all-time Disney movies. How many people saw Lion King? Raise your hand, raise your hand. Either the classic or the remake. We all kind of know the story, right? And so that's when the light bulb went off. And I was like, okay, you guys are like, TK, what does Lion King have to do with this? But it hit me. Do you guys remember the scene at the very beginning when all of the animals from all over the land came to Pride Rock just to see not only the king, but his firstborn? Remember when they all came together? And then I said to myself, why was I even thinking about this? But I said to myself, what made the lion, or who made the lion the king of the jungle? Let's think about that for a second. Out of all the animals that are in the jungle, why do they respect the lion so much? Okay, is he the biggest animal in the land? No. We'll probably say that's the elephant, right? Maybe. Is he the fastest? No. I would say it's the cheetah, right? Is he the tallest? Giraffe. You see where I'm going with this? So then I said to myself, wow, you guys remember when they were right there in front of the rock, and the moment that Mufasa went to the end of that rock, they all took a bow. And then that's when it hit me. Out of all those characteristics that I just mentioned, no, he's not the fastest. No, he's not the tallest. He's not the biggest. What makes him different is that he's the most courageous. Okay? Imagine if anyone travels up to him and in his space and challenges him, he doesn't care how big they are, or how fast they are, or how tall and strong they are. He does not show fear. And for that reason, he has the confidence, and for that, they respect him. And so that's what makes him the king of the jungle, because he was courageous enough to not be scared. And that is my lesson and message to you graduates. Be courageous in everything that you do. And just in case, if you don't believe that you have it in you, let me remind you just how courageous you are. It took courage for you to want to continue your education after high school. It took courage for you to walk through the admission doors at Miami-Dade College. It took courage for you to stand up and make a decision for yourself when other people, even your parents, told you what they wanted you to be. It takes courage for you to walk through Year Up's door to sign up for this program. And now that you guys are in front of me, it took courage for you not to only start this program, but you finished. So let that be your lesson. What happens now? Your next phase, your next journey, either it be an internship or a job, be courageous. Be just like that lion. Be bold. Be confident. Go get it. That's my message to you. Before I leave with you, I have come up with 6 steps that I want you to take with you on this journey. Now, of course, these are just my 6 steps, but I'm hoping that it will help you. Number 1, know where you're going. What are you passionate about? Center yourself around that. You can't go anywhere if you don't know where you're going. Number 1. Number 2, remember, set your goals. What are you aiming for? Write them down. My husband is here and he can attest everything that I set my mind to. I wrote down on a piece of paper. You date it, and that way you know what you're aiming for. 6 years later, I look back, a few years later, I look back and I was able to check off everything that I set my mind to. So remember, set your goals. Create a plan. Like I said, there are steps to getting where you're going. If you don't create a plan, how would you know to get there? How can you even want to reach for the moon when you don't have the blueprint to show you how to get there? Create a plan in whatever it is that you want to do. Step 4, take action. A dream is just a dream if we don't take the steps and make it become a reality. It sounds good. You can tell me all day long what you want to be. Did you move? Did you take action? It doesn't become real until you take the steps necessary, which goes back to you being courageous. Step 5, and I remember coming out and speaking to you guys about a year ago, and hopefully you remember this. Step 5, be ready. Remember that? When you stay ready, you never have to get ready. Yes, yes. This program has provided you with everything that you need. It prepared you for the next thing, either that, even if it's your degree or a job, there was preparation to get you there. And so I can't wish you, or I prefer not to say good luck. Good luck doesn't do what you need to do. There's action. You prepare for it. A wise man once told me that luck is nothing but the crossroad where preparation meets opportunity. So, young adults, if you prepare yourself for what you want, someone's going to give you that opportunity. That door is going to open. And the worst thing can happen is someone giving you an opportunity and you wasn't prepared for it. So this is your time. Prepare yourself so that you can walk through that door. And don't give up. As frustrating as it may be that you feel like you're not getting the opportunity, keep going. And if one door closes, you better believe you keep going until you put that key in, and then the door will open. But prepare yourself now. And then the last step, which is step number 6, out of all the things that I've said to you today, and if you don't remember one thing, you're probably going to remember the Lion King and think of me every time. But step number 6 is don't ever forget to be you. Unapologetically you. Don't allow someone to change you. Of course, along this life, you will change, and hopefully for the better. With things that happen in our lives, we do change, and change will come. But remember to stay true to who you are, and people will respect you for that. And in closing, because number 6 is so dear to me, and I stay true to who I am, I leave you with my favorite quote. Like I said tonight, if you don't remember anything else, remember this: be you, because everyone else is already taken. Everyone, thank you. It has been my distinct pleasure to be your keynote speaker tonight. And I say, let's give a round of applause for our graduates, everybody on their feet right now. And give it up for the July 2019 Year Up graduates! Thank you, everybody.